Salomon is announcing a new collaboration for their latest Pinnacle road racing product. And they're inviting American media to not only see the collab in their home country of France, but they're also letting us test the race bona fides of the collab in the Paris Marathon, which is going cupless for the first time. So it's time to pack up the handheld and hop on a plane. This is a runner's weekend in Paris, France. Yo, what's going on? Kofuzi coming to you from Paris, France, where I'm in town to learn about the latest racing shoe from Salomon, and they're gonna let me take it for a run during the Paris Marathon. First things first, let's go pick up my bib. All right, that was super fast. Took all of 5 seconds to pick up my bib. Now I gotta get my race shirt. Let's see, where is that? All right, so got my bib, got the race shirt, which lately I've been getting race shirts in the smallest sizes possible so I could just give them to my kids. And then this race also gave you a running vest for free because it is a cupless race. And they even give you one of these silicone cups that you can use during the race. Okay, now let's check out the rest of the expo. ASICS is the shoe sponsor for this race, so they had the biggest presence and were first right after the bibs. Most of the other big brands were also at the expo, which makes sense. Paris was going for the record as the largest marathon ever, with about 60,000 participants. And that is a lot of potential eyes on your brand. Whenever I go through an expo, I'm always on the lookout for either city-themed apparel or running apparel that we don't have in the US. I got my daughter this super cute track tee, which is simultaneously oversized and a crop. But I think that is the style these days. Love this one. With the flowers. Really nice. And I do love this, even though it's a women's top. I wish I could pull it off. If they made it in men's, I would take it. That's it from the expo. I took my time and enjoyed the expo, but it was a big expo. I'm pretty tired now. I'm going to now hop on Le Metro and let's see if we can go visit the newly remodeled, reopened distance running. Distance Running is a high-end running boutique with locations in Paris, Copenhagen, and Lyon. I think they also just opened a store in Tokyo, and I can't tell if this Iten, Kenya location is real or not. Smaller than most pop-ups, the Paris store is compact, beautiful, and intentional. They have an expertly curated selection of road and trail shoes, and their apparel is of the highest end. It's one of those places where it'd be a bit awkward to actually look at a price tag before buying anything. So when I picked up a Distance long sleeve and brought it to the register, I was happy to learn it was only 100 euro. Before the group dinner, I got a quick bite to eat at the hotel, and then we headed over to Le Ver Volet, where I had the tuna and then the chocolate mousse. Très délicieux. Good morning. I got a really good night's sleep last night. I was able to fall asleep right away after I got home from dinner and slept right through until my alarm started ringing this morning. So here's to hoping that the jet lag isn't going to be too big an issue for this trip. We've got a really busy day today, so let's get started with the first things first. Let's go for a run. For the group run, we started at the hotel and then ran across the Seine to Le Jardin des Plantes, which I'm pretty sure is French for plant garden. I'd never been there before, and it was serene and well manicured. We stopped for some group photos and then continue over to Cathédrale Notre-Dame, which I'm pretty sure is French for Notre Dame Cathedral. There were so many people in line to tour the inside of the newly built church. Most of them were from cruise ships, it seemed. And then the run ended at the Salomon store in Le Marais, which is French for the Marais. Since this store has opened, Salomon has opened up an even bigger flagship on Les Champs-Elysees. But before then, this store was one of the first Salomon stores that existed, and it sells almost exclusively sports style. And it's right at home in this neighborhood full of art galleries, vintage boutiques, and fancy restaurants. Morning run complete. Got myself a Madeleine and a pastry and a coffee. They also let us do some shopping with employee discounts. So got another pair of shoes. And we're gonna hop on the train back to the hotel. After some time to clean up, they took us to the Salomon Paris office and design hub. While Salomon's main HQ is in Annecy, France, closer to the mountains, the Paris offices allow Salomon to extend their footprint and be closer to their customers in sports style and in road running. Offices were on the top layers, and the main floor was a showroom for road running, trail, and S-Lab. And the lower level was a showroom for sports style. Most of the showroom had product that hadn't been announced yet, so I can't show it to you, but what I can show you is the S-Lab Phantasm 3 collab with L'Art. L'Art describes itself as a cultural brand, and it is deeply rooted in high-performance cars. And so when it came time to collab with Salomon's pinnacle road racing product, L'Art wanted to reinterpret the S-Lab Phantasm 3 through an automotive lens. The colors on the midsole and upper were inspired by images they saw when they put the S-Lab Phantasm 3 in the wind tunnel, and the shroud is there to reduce drag from laces. The 42 on the ACS Pro collab shoe and on the race kit comes from the 42 kilometers of the marathon, and the badging on all the kit is inspired by auto racing. All right, so a lot of the rest of the group is just relaxing, putting their feet up ahead of the race tomorrow until dinner time. But I have to step out to the Salomon Champs-Elysees store because I kind of hopped into this event at the last minute. The race shoes that they got for everyone, the collab Phantasm 3s, they weren't available for me in my size at the place that we just went to go pick them all up. So I have to go to the store and get them. And while I'm there, I'm also going to pick up a belt so I can carry all my gels and hydration for tomorrow, since it is a cupless race. So the shorts that they gave us to race in tomorrow are designed for performance. So there are 0 pockets of them. So I'm gonna need something to carry, I think 6 gels and 3 packets of scratch. So let's go hop on a Le Metro again and go to the other Salomon store. At the main Salomon store, I got to see the entire collab collection. Not only did they have the shoes and the racing kit, but they had the balaclava, the gloves, the jacket, the track pants, and the hat. Also at this store, there were some Paris exclusive items, as well as some of the latest Salomon collections, like Alpine, which I am currently enamored with. Picked up everything that I need to pick up from the Salomon store. I probably should get back to the hotel and relax a little bit, but I think I'm gonna do just a little bit more shopping. I'm gonna pick up a couple more souvenirs for my family. I wanna say that I don't normally do this much souvenir shopping, but maybe it's just because I love Paris so much and I wanna share it with my family, or maybe it's just that I'm especially missing my wife at the moment, but I was thinking a lot about my wife and kids on this trip, so I found a couple of small things that I thought they'd enjoy, nothing crazy. But then it was time to meet back up with the rest of the group for dinner. Since it was the night before a marathon, dinner was Italian for carb loading. We went to East Mama, where we ordered all of the antipasti. I like the arancini the best. And for dinner, I had the spaghetti alla vongole. We didn't get any dessert this evening, but we did have a little bit of wine. And then it was time to head back to the hotel, do my flat lay, and get ready for the race. Just made it to the start line. We're about to slip off the Elysees. By my corral, I won't be starting for 25 minutes. No, I won't be starting for 45 minutes from after the elites go off, so I've got a lot of time. I think I found the corral. The blue corral, which is what I'm in. That's for 3 hours 30. It looks like they're not letting us in yet. So I think I'm gonna try and find a spot to be a little bit warm for a minute. It's cold out here. It's like 42 degrees, 43 degrees. Said to get to the corral by 8:24 or 8:44 start. It's almost 8:20, but they aren't letting us in the corrals yet. It's crowded out here on the sidewalk. The 2026 Paris Marathon. Took about 45 minutes from the start of the Blue Corral to actually get started because Ryan and I were lined up towards the back of the corral. But I think it's worth it. It's not super crowded already, and we're not even like half a mile in. Here's the first water station. Hoses for our people. And there's snacks. Lots of snacks. And then here are the faucets for people as well. All right, looks good. Just crossed 5K at 26:02. I don't really have a game plan for today. Just want to run anywhere between 8 and 9 minute miles. And if I go faster, or more likely if I go slower, I'm not going to worry too much about it. Just trying to take in the sights today. Okay, 4 miles in, I'm gonna take my first jog. Still doing good on fluid, so I don't think I need to refill anytime soon. Here's another water station. A little closer. Bread, bananas, crackers, and then waters from the faucets. Alright, just crossed 10K mark. That last 5K split was 26:33. Mile 7.22. My bottle's empty. I'm going to start putting in my scratch powder and get ready for the water station. We're stopping for water at this one.
Comment vous vous assurez? À vous tous. Bravo.
Allez là! Allez Francis! Allez! Allez!
Merci.
Allez.
All right, we're back running. At 15K, the last 5K split, 26:33, exactly the same as the split before that one. Feeling good. Still looks like plenty of space for everybody to get water. No one's waiting for a hose. Surprisingly dry and clean to this aid station. Lots of food to eat. Hello, bonjour. And then we've got the faucets on this side as well. Like, this is the most spacious 60,000 person race I've ever run.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
I've never felt like we're crowded.
In case I'm wide awake, still high, still crave, you can't relate.
20K. Last 5K split was 26:16. Just crossed the halfway point, 1:51:15. Here's the next water station. 25K, 26:48. This race is flying by. but also it's also starting to feel a little bit long.
Go,
27:13, slowing down. Probably gonna slow down a little bit more. Fill my bottle one more time with some scratches in my last pack.
Courage. T'as fait le plus dur, maintenant c'est la kiff. Courage, courage.
Merci. All right, let's go. Guys, I gotta tell you, the French did come out to cheer today, and I'm really appreciative of it. Thank you. Merci, merci. Up the hill, up the hill, up the hill. A lot of little rollers going below the roads here. How's the sport drink station?
Sport drink, taste-wise, great. Station has not nearly as many hoses as the water stops.
But it came out quick?
Yeah, it comes out exactly the same speed. So I was there for maybe 2-3 seconds after I waited about 10 seconds.
Okay. 35K, 27:33. Not bad, not bad. Merci.
C'est le dernier en fait.
Allez, courage.
Merci. Allez, courage, I love that. $5K left. Last job. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good. I'll try to push a little bit. See how it goes. Could be risky, but I'll try. $40K, last 5K split, 26:10. Let's go, let's push. Time to kick. 500 meters. That was fun. Those last couple Ks were really nice. Feels so good. Unofficial time, about 3:43. Not bad for where I'm at today. Tina, how are you? How was the race?
Hi, nice to meet you. How are you? How was the cupless race for you?
I mean, I'm living a dream. This is like the best thing ever. Like, there was no waste on the floor. There was like...
It was the cleanest race I've ever seen. Yeah.
How about you?
I thought it was great. It slows you down a little bit, but I think I was better hydrated than I've ever been.
Yeah.
And I feel the best I've ever felt at the end of a marathon.
Was it?
Good.
Great job, man.
Thank you.
Great to run with you.
Hamstring locked up as soon as you took off.
Well, I should have stayed. I should have stayed then. You wouldn't have locked up.
I would have locked up no
Awesome. Great job out there.
Thank you. You too.
Marathon magic really is something else. I knew my friend Tina was in town for the marathon, but I didn't even know she was running. And then to happen to find her at the finish line, almost at the exact same time that I finished a race that would have over 57,000 finishers, was just incredible luck. Ryan came in shortly after us, and we were able to find our way to a vendor tent where we grabbed a Coke and a blanket, which was so appreciated. They say nothing new on race day, but today, except for my underwear and socks, absolutely everything I was wearing was new. And it worked out just fine. The shoes were, in fact, better than I expected, which was a really nice surprise. I was also really happy that the cupless part of the race worked out really well for me. I'm used to carrying handhelds or stopping to switch out bottles during laps of my long runs, so this didn't seem so foreign or onerous. It did seem like a lot of people, in their haste to find something to be angry about on the internet, didn't realize that Paris provided water bottles for all runners targeting under 250. And at least for us North Americans, I don't know how many of us were flying or were planning on flying to Europe to try and run a PB in Paris anyway. So I'm finding it hard to understand the outrage from at least the North Americans. I will wholeheartedly agree that I don't want every race to go cupless, but I think for these jumbo races, the races that are trying to set world records for how many participants they have, where the amount of cups required numbers in the millions, I'd be okay with seeing this more.